My name is Nathaniel Briggs, and plaintiff, my parents, of the South Carolina case known as Briggs versus Elliott and Brown versus the Board of Education. Born in South Carolina, went to the 6th grade as far as South Carolina is concerned because my parents signed a petition to get better facilities for the kids that looked like me in South Carolina, but they was denied. The NAACP came in and originally there was almost 200 plus names on the petition, but through threats, intimidation, people gotten fired, people got to move off somebody else's plantation. The NAACP saw this what was going on, so they needed 20 people, and they asked for 20 people who would put their name on a new petition, and these 20 people would stand the wrath that was about to come upon them. And my parents was part of those 20. During that case, as a child, I moved from South Carolina to Miami, Florida. And there are stories in between Miami and Florida why we had to go, because they fired my father, fired my mother, fired my then mother-in-law at the time. We just couldn't get work. I don't think they knew all the weight that was coming down on them, but they had their faith going for them. This case, Briggs versus Elliott, who are these little country people, these farmers, these motel maids and these gas station attendants to challenge the system that we put in place? Who are they? And sometimes God tells a story about these rejected stones change the system. And these little folks, I like to call them little folks, but they challenge the system. And from that, now it is said that if they were, out of the Brown case, that they would have killed the case in South Carolina. The power of the South would have kept their power. But they had to form the Southern Manifesto to allow states like Florida and Georgia and Alabama, Mississippi, Tennessee, Arkansas to form this union to deny the Brown decision. Now, George Wallace is a fine example, stood in the doorway. So this case out of South Carolina, I think, changed the weight of the South, because those southern states was, they were not going to integrate at any cost. And out of all the movement they've done for Brown and Briggs versus the Board of Education, the South Carolina State College, a state university now, the only college that I know of that gave them an honorary doctorate, posthumously honorary doctorate degree. I'd like to use these terms: Dr. Eliza Briggs and Dr. Harry Briggs and Dr. Levi Pearson and Dr. J.D. Lane. And I'm so proud. This is out of the Brown case, out of the 5 cases, this one came out of the Deep South. I'm so proud that they led the way with courage, discourage.